much. All right, this year's CES kicked off last night with an explosive, action-packed keynote from AMD CEO Lisa Su. You just heard Jason talking about her. The theme of the address, AI everywhere for everyone. It came with a standing ovation. We've got some video here. It featured powerhouse guests, including OpenAI president and chairman and co-founder Greg Brockman. Also, Greg talked about how much he's using AMD technology. The godmother of AI World Labs, CEO Dr. Fei-Fei Li. This may not be a name you know. Boy, was she brought down the house. A panel of healthcare experts. And really interesting, that guy on your screen, Blue Origin's John Coularus. He, of course, is with Blue Origin, Jeff Bezos's space technology company. Wait till you hear what they're using AMD chips for. Joining me now live from CES, fresh off her keynote address last night, AMD CEO Lisa Su. Lisa, I think you broke some records here with last night's keynote. It was like 2.5 hours, but everyone, and I was watching the crowd, on the edge of their seats.
Well, Liz, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. It's great to have you at CES. And man, there's just so much going on, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is. And yesterday, you really proved, as you laid out everything, it felt like you threw down a big gauntlet, Lisa. You came out and said that your Helios rack system is, quote, the best in the world. Tell me why you are able to say that, because I'm sure there are a lot of the chip CEOs around here who are saying, who she thinks she is?
Well, look, we are very, very proud and excited about Helios. Oh, somebody gave you our chip.
Yeah.
Who did that?
Oh, yeah.
Look,
let's hold it up.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure everyone sees. This is our MI455 chip. It is the most advanced chip we've ever built. It's 70% more transistors than our last generation MI355.
And that's the Helios on our screen right now.
That's right. And so 72 of these go into that huge system that allows you to really get the best performance, the best efficiency, and the overall total cost of ownership that you need to run all of this AI. And, Liz, probably the main thing I want people to understand is the demand for AI is just incredible. It's going through the roof. Everyone, you mentioned some of the guests that we had. Everyone that I talk to, all of our customers are saying, Lisa, help us get more compute. Because we're at this place where, we're just starting to experience AI everywhere. And what I really want to do is make sure that we proliferate AI so that everyone can experience the power.
We are at the Consumer Electronics Show. I mean, what consumer technology or experiences in the next, let's just say, 12 months will blow people away?
Well, I think it's a whole bunch of things. I mean, today, most everyone's experienced a ChatGPT or a Gemini-like moment. Now you go down to AI PCs that can become personal assistants for you. And now you go down to the edge. I was hearing a little bit of what Jason was saying about personalized healthcare. That's something that I'm really, really passionate about. And the key, Liz, is the more we use it, the more it can help you. And this is all about getting consumers familiar with the technology and trusting that the technology can really be like your best friend.
So you talk about 72 of these in the Helios. How much does one of these cost?
It's not cheap. Let's put it this way. This is all about how do we get incredible performance. It's 320 billion transistors.
Okay, but if I drop this, what would you say, Liz, you owe me? Like you break it, you buy it kind of thing?
You would owe us tens of thousands of dollars.
Tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. So 72 of these. Who's buying them?
Very large customers. OpenAI. Greg Brockman was on stage with us. We love the work with OpenAI. They are really pioneering some of the clear largest models, whether you're talking about consumer or enterprise, Oracle, Meta. We have a long list of customers.
Here's where we heard a collective people, it caught their breath. When you had Blue Origin come out and say that they have chosen your chips and your technology to help them get astronauts to dare I say, the dark side of the moon by 2027?
Well, one of the things that is most interesting about AI is we only hear like sort of one piece, right? We hear about sort of big iron, large data centers. But my message is you're going to see AI everywhere. And that is in the cloud, in PCs, and in the edge. And space is exactly one of those edge applications where you're not tethered to a large cloud environment. You have to be there, local in these machines. And we love, John, the work that we've done with Blue Origin. I think this is one of the harshest environments that you have. And yes, they've chosen AMD for some of their computing, and we are thrilled with that partnership.
He said that your technology can eventually help them establish industrial operations on the moon. I can already hear some astronomers freaking out. No, we don't want that. But that you could do that and have a permanent staff on the moon.
That is the idea of really taking our technology, putting it in a way that it's highly reliable, highly capable, and frankly, the innovation that's required to establish this lunar permanence is not easy. I think the work that John and his team are doing are amazing at Blue Origin, and we love being the power underneath that.
One of the things that is going on right now in the world of business and investing is this battle between P-Sky, Paramount Skydance, to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. You've got Netflix fighting in there. Yesterday, at your keynote, you unveiled Rockham, which is, of course, a whole different system. And then you brought out the Luma CEO, and he talked about how an individual can actually put a script in and spit out a 90-minute feature-length film. And it was gorgeous what they showed us. I don't know who should be nervous there. I mean, why are they fighting over Warner Brothers Studios if people can actually make their own studio using your technology?
And I think this is the key. You were paying close attention, Liz, I can see. The beauty of AI is it's not like it's going to do everything for you, but it takes human ideas and turns them into very beautiful productions in a very short amount of time with few resources. Mm-hmm. And so we did have Amit Jain from Luma. We had Fei Li from World Labs. And what they're doing is they're taking the power of large language models and actually turning them into video and 3D worlds that will allow us to really create these incredible capabilities with just far different set of resources.
How are you going to beat everybody who's trying to beat you down? And I'm not just talking about NVIDIA or Qualcomm or anybody else. I'm talking about Google making its own chips, the TPUs. You've got Amazon with the Trainium.
The key thing here is, and you say it all the time, semiconductors are the foundation to unlock all of this technology. So yes, there are lots of chips being built, but we are operating at the bleeding edge of technology. I can tell you, Liz. I mean, the chiplet technologies that we put in here, we're using 2-nanometer process technology. We have all of the pieces put together. And more importantly, we're building this broad ecosystem. So, I'm really proud of the fact that it's not just about AMD. It's about AMD plus everybody in our ecosystem coming together and making this a reality.